Alright, what's up everybody? In this video we are going to be doing Cleric Macros. Alright, so this is going to be everything you need to know about making Cleric Macros. I'm not an expert at Cleric. Actually, you know what? I can say I'm not that good. Okay, maybe I suck at being a Cleric. But I actually make some pretty good macros, I think. And so hopefully you guys can learn something from this video and do this yourself. Now, I can't stress this enough. You want to learn your tune and you want to know what all the skills are. Don't just go by the macros and think you know how to play the tune right. Know the tune first and then make the macros, okay? So, let's go ahead and dive right into it. Here is our macro list. Okay, so my number 2 macro, this is my primary duties macro. This will be that one right there. I think I call it actually my number 1. So when my macros go, I just do 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, whatever. And so I might refer it as number 1, might refer it as number 2. But anyways, this is your first main macro. This is the main job that you have for your tune. This is going to be, you do the repeat, the Wellspring Surge, Ironheart Blessing, and Chromatic Heal. So what this is going to do is, let's say you're in the middle of a dungeon and someone needs some healings because they're low on energy. You can either click on their name up here, click on the person, click up here, or if you have the enemy target, there should be your name, the person who's attacking or has aggro, their name will be here. You can click on that. So and there's also ways to do it with keyboard shortcuts, but I don't know how to do it. I'm pretty sure I can learn, but I don't want to. So let's go ahead. Let's see what this one does. This is the first macro, your number 1. Alright, so the Wellspring Surge is a very fast heal. So that gets them really fast, gets that hit points up. And then the 3 Iron Hearts in a row, it's a stack, it's slow heal, right? And so when you stack those 3 in a row, it gives you time to do this Chromatic Heal, because Chromatic Heal takes a while. As you can see, hold on. I have a lot of negative channeling on here. I have APS. Oh, actually, don't. I forgot. I have. What is APS? This one has PvP gear, not PvE. And he has defense, defense, defense. And then the rest are vitality. And he stays pretty well alive in the things. But this is also why I am channeling so fast, is I have the negative channeling on this weapon. So that's the number 1 macro. That's your main job duty, so always have that on my finger on number 2 always. Okay, so number 3, let's go ahead. This will be your repeat, Elemental Seal, Great Cyclone, Plume Shot, oh sorry, Wheel of Thunder, Thunder Ball, Razor Feathers, and then Chromatic Heal. Now this is more of your attack. If you want, you can get rid of this Chromatic Heal and replace it with one of these, and or replace the Elemental Seal with one of those also. Let's go ahead and try it out. You have to have an enemy target. If you don't have an enemy target, it won't do any of the bad skills. It'll only do the healing skills. Okay, so let's go ahead. There's your debuff for your Elemental Seals, and then your slowdown, and then everything else is going to be straight attack until you get to the end, which is going to do a Chromatic Heal. And there you go, so it heals the party. Alright, and it keeps doing the debuff, because that only lasts, it lasts 20 seconds. So maybe you can take that off. I'm just lazy, so that's why I always put it on. Let's go into, what is it? I did those 2. Let's go ahead and do this one. This one is, what did I use this one for? Let's see. Okay, so that is a constant Pantheon's Blessing and Chromatic Healing. So I think I use this for caves where people constantly get debuffed all the time and you having to save people's lives. You can adjust it and put some Iron Guards in there too. It's okay. I don't barely ever use this one. Alright, let's go into number 3. Now with number 3, you'll see right here, with Pantheon's Blessing, you only get the physical defense, magic attack, and the increased MP recovery. The one thing you don't get in there is this one right here, which is increases. Oh, put it on myself. Let's go ahead and put on him. It didn't give you that one right there, the increase HP recovery. So like when I'm going around and we're waiting to form a squad or whatever, you can just press this one. I put on my number 8 key, so I can just, there you go, select the person you want to do buff, and then there you go. So whatever the Pantheon's blessing doesn't give you the HP buff, so people need that, you give that to them. Let's see the number, whatever this macro is. Alright, so this one you'll do repeat, Tempest, Razor Feathers, Elemental Seal, Great Cyclone, Razor Feathers, Plume Shot, and Wheel of Thunder. So this is basically like your AoE first and then your attack skills afterwards. Let's go ahead and, so I think for this one I would do, like, let's say I would pull a bunch of mobs, put it in here as your cultivation, and then turn it on, and it will just get everybody in the way. Okay, let's show you what it looks like. So I've got full sparks. There you go. Starts off with the powerful Tempest. That's really huge. And then it takes off your chi, but then it builds it up slowly. It'll take a while before you get your Tempest again, because it also has a long cooldown, 30 seconds. But you can put that with your Alta Culti if you're doing a whole bunch of stuff, and it just keeps going. Alright. Let's see, fire. Alright, I like this one. Anytime you log on to a server or you're going to a squad or whatever, and you just and you need to build chi real fast, let's go ahead and clear this out. I use this one. I always use my chi building skills as the symbol of the fire, because it's like little fireballs, right? And so you'll see this builds chi pretty fast, for a cleric at least. See? Look at that. Already I'm almost at 2 chi already. Of course, you want to have your Cloud Eruption and Master Leash technique if you have it, but this builds the chi really fast. Highly recommend that one. Okay, now this one, I use this like when my toon was really small and he wasn't really good for going to PvP and territory war yet. He can be a base buffer, but it's going to be an auto base buffer, so it only affects the people in your squad. So when I do this one, which I haven't done in a long time, but it basically just does Pantheon's blessing for, unlimited. So every 30 seconds that's going to go off. So anybody who died and needs a blessing, I just tell them, hey, it's going to go off every 30 seconds. Just wait and build up your chi, and by the time 30 seconds is up, it's going to go off. Alright, and it just keeps going. And so that's why if you put him there, and then you have another toon to go fight. Alright, so let's see, what is the last one? Here. Okay, so this one, that Pantheon, that last one was the one. Okay, so for this one, we're going to do the repeat. Chromatic Heal, Iron Guard, Blessing, and Purify. Okay, and then you just repeat like that. So what this is going to do, I think I did this for when I was trying to solo Flow Silver Palace Judgment mode, and I wanted my cleric to be automatically healing and purifying whoever it is I was tanking. And so if you see, there you go, there's his, and it goes off every, I don't know, what's that, like 4 or 5, I mean 6 seconds or so, whatever. And so if you were, let's say, playing your cleric, and like I was doing my barb and tanking or something, I could use the cleric to do that while my barb was tanking. The only problem is you start running out of chi. This one is pretty good for keeping up the chi. Actually, yeah, you don't have to worry about it. It just keeps healing all the chi, so you don't ever have to just set it and forget it, right? Okay, and I think that concludes it. God, I hope I didn't ramble on too long. I'll try to edit out most of it I can. But anyways, if you guys have any comments, suggestions, or questions, leave them in the comment section. I'll get to them as soon as I can. Please click the like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys back in game. Alright, peace.